Ready?
Yeah.
All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Macho Movie Madness.
Oh, yeah.
I am Brandon. Alongside me always is Andrew. It is Warehouse B 69, good number. And it is Invasion USA. And it's next. Okay, we are back for another Warehouse B episode. It's been a little while since we've done one of these, I feel like.
Yeah, probably better than a month or so.
Damn, okay, we're slacking. Well, it is a good one today in honor of Chuck Norris, rest in peace. We are doing Warehouse B number 69. It's Invasion USA, starring Chuck Norris and directed by Joseph Zito.
Who we love from
Friday 4,
Friday 4,
The Prowler,
Red Scorpion.
Yeah,
I think
great.
he did Missing in Action, maybe the first one.
I don't have to look and see. I can't remember that one. But either way, it's my dog right there. Awesome. Anyway, this movie came out in 1985, about $12 million budget, and it made about, 17 here in the States and 24 internationally. So about 41 and a half-ish, I think.
So it did okay. Made its money back.
Yeah, it was considered a hit.
But when we look at the home video market.
Yes, wild facts here.
Yeah. So as far as like MGM goes, this is their second highest selling as of until 2007.
Yeah.
Home video title of all time, only surpassed by Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
So you're talking like Wizard of Oz and all that stuff we were saying?
Yeah.
No. Invasion USA.
Yeah. So more people have probably seen it, at least up until 2007. I wonder what the numbers now.
Yeah.
But it's everything's so different now because everything's gone streaming in the last like 5, 6, 8 years.
Yeah.
But anyway,
the Macho Warehouse B side of me is just rolling laughing inside.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go with the story first.
So, have you ever seen Red Dawn?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, but they've got Chuck Norris instead of Charlie Sheen. And
which I'll pick every day, every single day. And I like Charlie Sheen. This is wild, man. This is wild. I mean, it's basically what a group of terrorist Russians have, because 80s in Russia, have basically invaded the USA.
Not while Chuck Norris is around, by God.
Yeah, and just killed a bunch of people. They've posed as military. Coast Guard was one of them. Killed a bunch of Españoles, and then they killed all the Coast Guard people to pose as them. And then they just basically create havoc across. Was it Los Angeles or not LA? It's
it was it's kind of like the Miami area and Atlanta.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I mean,
but they were going to different parts of the country. Like
Swamplands.
There's one going to Chicago and
yeah, that's right. I remember that now. I was trying to. I think I had LA on my mind because I was just thinking Terminator, but that often happens with us. Anyway,
I can't blame you for that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and then I immediately thought, oh shit, yeah, there were swamplands here. They had the fan boats, duh.
Yeah, those are some great scenes.
That was awesome. I love it. And I was thinking, man, how fucking cool would that be just to have a fan boat and just like zip around?
Yeah, have your own pet armadillo.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could do that here. I mean, there's a lot in Missouri. Probably pretty nasty, but
yeah,
this one looked pretty clean. Yeah, this movie, man, this dude is fun. It's fun. It's wild. And these people are cold as ice.
Yeah. Led by Richard Lynch.
Yes.
Who we probably last talked about. Was it Trancers 2?
Yeah, I think so. I want to say that's right.
Well, there may have been something in between.
Mr. Freddy Krueger himself.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
He's rough looking.
Yeah.
He looks like a villain, and he is a villain like everything. But, yeah, they were killing kids, and Pete, man, it's wild. These are some murdering everybody.
Let's get into it. So.
Do it.
When they open fire, I think the movie's kind of slow, actually, but when they open fire on that rural or that residential neighborhood,
so the rocket launchers
in Atlanta, holy cow!
I know.
So I read that was a whole neighborhood that was getting ready to be demolished anyway for like a airport runway to come through.
Oh.
But man, when I talk about having a hard on for stinking real explosions
Practical
and
effects.
stuff, I cheered, I laughed and clapped my hands and like I was like, woohoo!
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, loved it.
And then you come back in the movie, you're like, oh, he just killed a bunch of kids.
Yeah,
And the families. During Christmas time.
You morbid son of a bitch.
This is a Christmas movie. This is a Christmas movie. I'm going to say it right now. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
You sick son of a bitch. But yeah, no, it was a cool scene. Like, they lit that fucking.
Oh, it's
place up.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from that part of the movie, from there, and they go into the mall, that whole point of, when they're fighting in the mall and then they're hanging the girl out the side of the truck.
Yes.
I freaking love
Yeah.
that whole
She rode there
section.
for a while too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Well, what cracks me up about this movie, and I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself, but what cracks me up about this movie is when they kill his friend.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? Damn it. Anyway, I'll think of it maybe. But anyway, from the time he takes off and goes after these guys, it's like he searches around for just like a little bit. No one gives him hardly any information, and next thing you know, he's just everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like in perfect Chuck Norris joke fashion, this dude knows everything, every time,
He's omniscient.
everywhere. He is everywhere something is happening, and to thwart the bad guys, he just shows up like somehow he knew that they were going to be at the mall. Just like somehow he shows up right in the scene where these guys set the C4 on the side of the school bus with all the children.
Great.
And he just drives right back up to it and grabs it off. I believe you forgot this. And then set it on the hood of the car, which was awesome. Hilarious scene. One of my favorite scenes in the movie. I was actually joking with Mike, my buddy Mike, who lives with me. I was joking with him while we were watching this. It's his favorite Chuck Norris movie, and he probably seen it a million times. But I was like, man, it would have been hilarious is if this dude was pulled the C4 out of the bag. They're in the car and they're getting ready to put it on the bus, and he pulled the bag out, the C4 out of the bag, and he gets this detonator, and he connects it or whatever, and right before he flips the switch on that thing or whatever, it'd been hilarious if Chuck Norris was already there in the truck and just reaches through the window as they're driving, and he's like, and he just stops him, like just stares at him. He's like, oh, and he just like shocks him, and he's just looking at him, and then and then he takes the detonator, leaves the C4 in there, and then blows it up. Like that would have been hilarious.
Yeah,
just he's already on the money right there before he even gets it to the bus. But because that's what it ends up kind of feeling like. Chuck Norris is just there.
Yeah,
and I get it now. Like I always wondered where these memes came from, and the Chuck Norris quotes and all that, which I love.
They kind of write themselves.
They do. Like these movies basically write for them. If Walker didn't do it, these movies before did. And I admit, as much as I love Chuck Norris, I haven't seen a lot of his earlier work, so I need to go back and watch all these 80s.
Oh yeah, I just watched Lone Wolf McQuade last night.
Yeah, and I have seen that, and I love that.
Same thing.
Yeah, ridiculous. Just over the top. Anyway, yeah, I've had to share that. That was funny. But I guess, do you have anything else you want to talk about before we get into pros and cons?
No, let's go ahead.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, there's no cons to this movie. Just like there's no cons to Chuck Norris. No, I mean, there is some, it doesn't, I mean, my con, in a normal movie, my con would be, how does he know everywhere these people are going to strike?
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of Chuck Norris and the jokes and everything. I think watching it kind of in hindsight, it makes that even better. Pro wise, this is the most, like you said. Well, okay, I'll give one con just to be fair. It was a little slow up until that scene.
That's my major con.
Yeah, it was a little slow.
It's about 15 minutes too long.
Yeah, it is. It's an hour and 47 minutes. It could have been an hour and 37 or an hour and 30, and it would have been fine. Especially considering the abrupt ending, which that's also a con for me. Usually for me, in movies, I don't like freeze frame goofiness, and I don't always love abrupt endings. And this had both.
Yeah, I saw that because I hadn't seen this movie in a while. And I immediately looked over at my wife and said, "Oh, Brandon's going to hate that."
Yeah, he messaged me. He's like, "What do you think about that?" I'm like, oh man. I mean, you blow up the bad guy and then just freeze frame.
Walking off.
You don't even really. Which, I mean, I guess there's no more story to tell, and everything else was so fun behind it that I guess it doesn't matter. But most of the time, it's just like, oh, God damn it. But anyway, it was a little slow up until that. And when once that really got going, and then I do like how the bad guy, is evil and sadistic as this bastard is. he's so scared of Chuck Norris's and that he's having nightmares.
Yeah, he's forgoing mission points to go take care of Hunter is his name.
Yeah,
Matt Hunter in
this
movie.
Hunter, yeah. So he's screwing up his operations basically, or like kind of on the brink of screwing up his operations because he's so obsessed with taking out Hunter. Because anyway,
he got the jump on him once previously.
Yeah, time to die. It's time to die.
My favorite line from this one is when he's interrogating the one guy with the knife in his hand, and the guy comes in. He's like, "You come back in here one more time, I'm going to hit you with so many rights, you'll be begging for a lift."
Yes.
I love that line.
Yes, that was a good one. I like that scene too because the hoe basically like she touched his hand. He's like, "You gotta watch the hand, man," and because he's been injured or whatever, and he no more than puts his hand down, and Chuck just stabs the hand that's already bandaged. Oh man, Hunter. Yeah, I don't. There's no more cons, and everything else after that is just pro. It goes wild. It goes ape shit wild after that. Just death. These guys, these terrorist group, these Russians and other people they've enlisted are just posing as random military people, cops, and just going in and gunning down random civilians, and creating this unrest, and it's creating a lot of political unrest, and they're enough to the point where they're enacting martial law. And just some kind of scary shit.
Sending their kids off in buses.
Sending their kids off in buses, and there's curfews. So yeah, it's cool. It's a cool concept. It's a cool story. For an hour and 47 minutes, it's a little too long, but it also doesn't. There's not a lot of other than a little slow part. There's really not a lot of fat. Yeah. After that, like because there's not a lot explained.
Yeah, once it gets going, and
you kind of just get it, and it's just Chuck being the vigilante and saving the day, and in order to basically lure him out, the bad guy out with his people, because they kind of had a hard time locating him. All of his other goons, Chuck didn't seem to have a problem with. They staged him being captured, and then that way they would basically, because of his obsessive desire to kill Hunter, him and his boys decide to leave one of the jobs and then take off after, and then which was lured into a trap in the government building. The army shows up with their tanks.
What a battle at the end.
Which another thing is hilarious about that is like there were so many bad guys out there, but they're all sitting ducks out front.
Yeah.
And somehow they still had more American casualties than they should have. Like they could have just obliterated these guys, and there's still kind of a fight. But they did. I think they ended up like surrender. 4 people lived and surrendered.
Yeah. I looked at my wife and I'm like, what do they think they're doing with that many tanks? One can't shoot over the top of the next one.
I know. Well, I was thinking that too when they were driving down the road, firing out of those trucks with the crate things on the back, where they were all leaning with their AKs over, and they were just firing like somebody's gonna end up hitting somebody in the head in that thing.
Yeah.
There's not enough people. There's not enough shoulder room in there for everybody to take a spot. There's nothing else I can say pros and cons wise. It was a fun movie. I don't know if there's any other scenes you want to talk about, but I enjoyed every bit of it. I liked every character in this movie for the most part. They all played their parts well. Chuck Norris was awesome. He's a badass. I loved all the action. I mean, this is truly, I don't know if it's one of his best because there's a lot I haven't seen.
It's up there.
But it's fun, and if you like this shit, you have to see it. And it may be gone off of Tubi now, but it was on Tubi. So I mean, but I would check it out. It's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow going. I think some of that has to do with they kill all those people in the beginning, and then there's like a cocaine deal that goes down, which like I feel like they could have cut out that entire scene.
That was not necessary at all.
Yeah,
unless you wanted just to get your point across. This guy's just a sadistic bastard who does things. He does bad things, and he did even a worse thing by killing the guy once he got all of his guns.
Yeah,
I guess it establishes getting all these guns and ammunition from
maybe so.
I don't know, but there was some stuff they could have left out at the beginning. But anyway, what would you rate this thing?
Are we going 4?
Oh, dude, I
this?
would 100% go 4.
Okay.
Yeah. 4 out of 5.
I was for sure 3 3/4, but if we're gonna go. Let's just go.
There's
4.
not enough cons in this thing. This movie is just so fun and ridiculous, and it's fun. It's funny, without meaning to be, but it's good. It's good. It's strong, and if you love Chuck Norris, or if you like all the jokes, you're gonna love all this for sure. 4 out of 5 for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to revisit some more Chuck Norris. It's a shame that I think we'd only ever covered Firewalker before.
I know, I love Firewalker.
Before it's
dead. They have all kinds of Chuck Norris stuff on Tubi right now too. So definitely check as much out as you can. We definitely need to. There's a lot that I need to catch up on, and now that he's gone, I feel like there's no better time than to cover some of those we should have covered a long time ago.
I know on my list of Versus episodes, I've got like Silent Rage, which is a movie of his I love.
I know, we need to watch that.
Like
that's one I need to see.
Yeah, up against like Charles Bronson's 10 to Midnight, which they have similar plots.
Both of those are on Tubi right now, by the way.
So we'll have to do that sometime, maybe summer or something.
That'd be cool, for sure. All right. So what else we got?
Jason X next time.
Number 70. Jason X can be a big deal. We love Jason X. We
love laughing at Jason X.
Yeah, we love the Friday series. So that'll be fun. Look forward to that. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on that or any other content we put out. Make sure you drop us a comment below. We want to hear from you about Invasion USA and what your favorite Chuck Norris movie, and if there's any that you want us to cover, definitely drop it in there too. We want to hear that. I guess that's it, right?
Until next time,
we're out of here.